that didn't work out. And I think it didn't work out because of me. Like, you know, a lot of the times we can point fingers and look at what other people didn't do or did do, whatever the case may be. But sometimes as a business owner, as a boss, you have to reflect and see, like, where did I go wrong? What could I have done differently? What is up, Shea'Babes? Welcome back to All Things Essential. I'm so happy to see you today. As you can see, I just took out my hair, baby, okay? I'm gonna show y'all this hairstyle I just had. I had like the passion twist. They were so long and just sexy, but I had them in for 3 weeks. They were frizzy, and it's time for a new style. I had my hair last year and then I stopped because I just wanted my hair to kind of like grow out. I'm also like into like natural stuff, so I'm always really cautious about the ingredients that are in hair dye. So I'm like I was having a hard time with wanting to re-dye my hair, but I have a photo shoot tomorrow for Shea'Bae. I'm really excited about that, and I do want my hair to pop. I also want to wear my natural hair out, so I'm going to touch up these roots. As you can see, it grew out a lot. Like, I have not done my hair in so long, and I need to bring that color back. I want it to pop, you know what I mean? And being that Shea'Bae is a natural skincare brand, I want my photo shoot to embody that. So I want my natural hair to be out, right? I'm gonna rock my fro, but I want the color to just give, honey, okay? I'm gonna take you through the process with me of dyeing my hair. I am not an expert, so please do not look to me for advice for dyeing your hair. But I have a lot to do. I need to clean my house. I need to pack a few orders for tomorrow. I need to blow out my hair, twist my hair, and you already know, when you have 4C hair, girl, your arms be hurting. You be up all night fighting with your hair. So right now, I believe it's 7 o'clock. Let's see how long it takes me to get through this process. All right, y'all, good morning. I am back. I ended up dyeing my hair last night and I didn't get around to do it, so I'm gonna do it today. I'm really excited because I have a photo shoot today for Shea'Bae. This is really special, right? Because this person, like this photographer, reached out to me basically saying that they wanted to offer Shea'Bae a free photo shoot, so I'm really excited. I kind of wanted to get my hair done and my nails done and everything like I usually do for the photo shoot, but decided that saving my money and doing things myself would be better. So that is what I am going to do. The moment that you all have been waiting for, here is the reveal of my hair. Let's see what it's giving. Okay. I feel like this side took a little bit more because I started with this side versus this side. All right, let's take it out of these meek braids so that way we can really see what it's giving. And I'm just gonna do some bantu knots because honestly, that's all I really know how to do, and that's what I'm an expert at. Shout out to my girlies that got 4C hair because you know the struggle of doing your hair, finding products that work for your hair, and the above. All right, so this is it. I don't know, can you really see? I feel like you're not really seeing the color. But I usually bantu my hair with just my hand, like using my hand to kind of part my head and then going from there. I use the Meow Curl Smoothie. This right here is a gem for my hair. All right, bam. First row is done. And I feel like you're starting to see the color now. Okay, come through. I also feel like I've never done a story time. And, you know, there's a lot of things I have to talk about. A lot. Because I talk a lot, talk my friend's face off. And I want you all to get to know me a little bit better. So I feel like I should be doing a story time. But what's better than how I started Shea'Bae? So I feel like that's what I want to talk about today. So Shea'Bae Essentials is my business. I own a natural skincare line. I predominantly focus on selling shea butter products, shea butter based products. So I just am the shea butter queen, okay? Like body butter is on like none other on the market. Made with some of the best essential oils that you can find. I mean, and it has, my products have integrity. Like, I'm not just selling you crap that I'm wholesaling that has a whole bunch of chemicals that's not healthy for your skin. It's actually handmade, and it's pretty much a family business. So the backstory is, right? And I love that I have like a story to tell. I need to seriously upgrade because anytime I'm recording, my phone cuts off because I don't have any storage. So here I am on my iPad, and I hope this works. I hope it looks good because I'm gonna be really mad if I record all of this and it doesn't say. Shea'Bae is pretty much a skin. I'm gonna call it a family business in the sense that like I tried to expand my father's business My father's business is called Herb Electric, and he sells natural herbs. He's really into like holistic healing. Growing up, he's always made me like different natural concoctions for my skin. I wanted to focus more on like body wellness, like skincare, beauty, right? Like, because he's a man, he doesn't care about all of that stuff. So I kind of like use a lot of the things I learned from him to create Shea'Bae. So I'm gonna say 2019, me and one of my college roommates, actually one of my really good best friends, were talking about like how we wanted more for ourselves. Like, although we had graduated and got degrees, we wanted to like be business owners. And I feel like at the time entrepreneur wasn't like a big thing how it is now on social media. We just knew that we wanted to do something. So we had like a planning meeting one day, and we were talking about all the things we wanted to do. We wanted to open a hair salon, laundromat, like just shooting for the stars, right? And I realized like this is what I need to be doing. Like I need to go full throttle with my business. So one day I was doing a whole bunch of research, trying to get my LLC. I called my dad. I told him like I really wanted to seriously make this happen. I had like a couple of planning meetings with him, and next thing you know, I was planning for a launch. And I came back to my best friend and I'm like, hey, like I really want to make this happen. And she's like, I want to be a part of this. Like, let's do it. So that is how Shea'Bae kind of was birthed. So October of 2020, October 11th of 2020 to be exact, which is my grandmother, may she rest in peace, birthday, I decided to launch Shea'Bae. And as you know, the world was still heavy pandemic, heavy COVID, so everything was pretty much shut down. Shea'Bae is an e-commerce based business, so I launched my website, I got my social media platform up and running, and it was like a big deal to me. Like I was super excited. I'm not gonna lie. Like once I was seeing those orders come in through Shopify, I was gassed. Like this is it. This is what I want to happen. Like this has to happen. And I love the feeling of like having something that I spent so much time invested in actually come to life and like sharing it with people. Although I was super nervous because you have those doubts in your head and those fears like, what if this, what if that, what if nobody supports me? But the first week is popping until week 2, week 3, week month come and nothing. But at the time, I didn't know the formula, right? I didn't understand that you had to really like put in the work to actually see the results, right? I'm just thinking like, oh, I have a business, so people are just gonna come to me. Like, no, you need to go out and find your ideal customer, okay? You need to go out and find your audience. So we can get into like the nitty gritty in another video, but I just wanted to tell you how Shea'Bae came about, well, the short version of how Shea'Bae came about, and here I am 2 years later. I have Shea'Bae. I am still at the very beginning phases because I feel like I'm just now learning so much because of like trial and error, obviously, but I am hyped. Like Shea'Bae gives me life, and I'm not gonna lie to you, like it's so rewarding. Even though I haven't got to my peak yet and where I want to be, just seeing it grow and also going through the learning like curve and watching other people do it and believing in myself, pushing myself and doing it all by myself. I'm doing a damn thing, okay? Like, I'm getting it done. I'm getting ish done. And being a, like, one-man army isn't necessarily the easiest. So I did have a partner, like I said when I started, who was my best friend. Well, is my best friend. And that didn't work out. And I think it didn't work out because of me. And I feel like, a lot of the times we can point fingers and look at what other people didn't do or did do, whatever the case may be. But sometimes as a business owner, as a boss, you have to reflect and see like, where did I go wrong? What could I have done differently? And I think at the time, like, my business partner, best friend, very organized, very on top of things in terms of like structure of the business, and I wasn't really there. Like I was just so forward on like just wanting to push out the product and do photo shoots and do all like the fun stuff instead of doing like the actual foundation work. That it didn't really, the partnership didn't work out. But one thing I am happy about is, even though the business relationship didn't necessarily work, we still like vowed and remained friends, and that doesn't always happen. So I'm blessed for that, but that is a learning experience for me, especially when I'm moving forward and working with other people. Y'all, I may have to do story time every time I do this being tuned out, because usually my arms be hurting and it be feeling extra long. But now that I'm like talking and I'm into like telling a story, it's feeling way shorter. So I'm happy I'm actually working through this. It's real. I'm like holding this. It's between my legs. It's so rewarding getting to the last few not like this ones. I'm almost done. I have this. Over yeah, time. One time for the hang time. You know the shrinkage be real when you got full teeth. So last piece, ladies and gentlemen. And voila. That is my Bantu knot out. Super easy and effective. I'm gonna keep this in until it's photo shoot time. Unfortunately, I got a text from my photographer asking if we can postpone till tomorrow. So, I mean, I guess I'm not really too upset because it gives me time to kind of like set my hair. You know, the longer it stays in, the better it is, and to really just get myself together. So I'm gonna relax, and then tomorrow we can start with a nice get ready with me for the photo shoot. Okay.